Welcome to Central Park. You've heard of the inspirational stories of folks from Ireland coming to New York City to make a new life for themselves. But there was one woman's story who was a little bit different. Molly Mallon emigrated from Ireland to New York in 1883. Her story was fairly common. She worked as a domestic servant here in the Big Apple, mainly cooking for people. But from 1900 to 1907, she would go from home to home and people would fall ill almost immediately after she started. But by the time the disease was traced back to her, she was gone. And it wasn't until George Soper, sanitary engineer and typhoid specialist for New York City Department of Health, that's a mouthful, took over the case that all 22 outbreaks of typhoid fever came back to Mary. Mary fled, but Soper caught up to her, and she was quarantined off North Brother Island off the Bronx. She was not happy about this. But in 1910, she was released under the condition that she would not be cooking for anybody for hire. 4 years later, in my home county of Westchester, she was caught cooking for hire. She was only caught because more outbreaks of typhoid happened. No, Mary. It turns out that Mary Mallon was a carrier for typhoid fever and did not show any symptoms. And we actually learned a lot from Mary, but she never liked the nickname that the papers gave her,